Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. They've got Smith. Jones is out there with Davis. Then there's Edwards. And it's Smith in at the small forward.
Dialed in from deep. I love watching Chris Paul read defenses and take what they give him.
There's the pass to Edwards. Takes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Grant.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Edwards. And the rejection by Embiid. Paul surveying the floor. Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Shot clock at 6. And Paul with the assist by Embiid. Paul's got 6.
This is the leadership you get with Chris Paul. Looking aggressive, taking these quick shots.
Morant against Davis. Back to Edwards. Edwards with the screen for Smith. Williamson with the block.
And you look at Zion's playing style. Everything he does borders on the spectacular.
Shot clock at 2. Here's Smith. Blocked again. And they'll get another chance. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. When you look at Zion Williamson's impressive scoring output, what also strikes you, Greg, is his field goal percentage.
Yeah, I mean, this guy hits at just around 60%. Safe to say Zion isn't wasting many looks. He just attacks inside where some men can slow him down. Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Now, here is Smith. High post, Davis. Shoots over Morant. The Hawks again can't hit. Pelicans leading by 8. Dishes to Embiid. Paul kicks to Morant. Embiid with the screen on Davis. And Embiid throws it down.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here. Possibly over before it began.
Big group substitution here for New Orleans. Julius Randle's checked in for Joel Embiid. Simmons comes in for Zion Williamson. Harris is checked in for Tobias Harris. And Brogdon subbed in for John Morant. Here's Davis. Hassan and Smith with the assist that time.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Paul dishes to Harris. Back to Paul. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Brogdon. Out to Harris. Outside, Simmons. And they double up Simmons. A shot by Brogdon wide open. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Edwards, that's good.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Paul goes in. And here's Brogdon from the arc. And another three for New Orleans.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Pass to Edwards. And here's Jones. In the corner, Smith with it. Pocket 6. Edwards with the screen for Smith. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. Both free throws good from Smith. And so here is New Orleans. 10-point lead. Here's Paul. And Davis sends it back. On the wing, Jones. Back to Smith. Kicks it to Davis. There's the dish to Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The pass to Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
And have to be careful guarding Paul. He's superb at finding ways to get defenders to initiate the contact.
Pelicans shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And so Paul nails both of them.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Smith outside. The three. It's sent back down by Simmons. A big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for New Orleans. And a bit of a lull in the play of Joel Embiid. He sees the need to turn up the heat a bit.
I think I need to, be more aggressive.
And certainly Embiid has shown he can dominate.
MVP level talent. He's just got to bring it every time down the floor.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New Orleans.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
They got Tobias Harris. Morant is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's Embiid in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. New Orleans making a switch here. Rozier's checked in. Smith outside. Edwards passes to Jones. Back to Edwards. 4 on the shot clock. He dishes it to Jones. And the rejection by Embiid. Out left to the wing. The 3 from Morant. Atlanta with the rebound. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Smith on the wing. Back to Jones. Davis against Morant. Davis, the pass to Edwards. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season. I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Davis kicks to Jones. Pass to Edwards. Smith outside. Back to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Smith. Over Williamson. Williamson with the block. On the wing, Rozier. Tries again. And it's Williamson missing.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Jones drives in. Here's Smith. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the cost.
The Hawks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so Morant will bring it up for the Pelicans. And he drives in and finished off by Morant.
You've got to be faster than that to beat Ja Morant to the spot. He's too explosive.
And one thing about Ja Morant that can get lost in all the highlights, he is truly a gifted playmaker. Great vision, and he manipulates defenses to create openings for his teammates.
Let's not forget, he led the nation in assists his sophomore season at Murray State. His court sense and feel for the game are advanced, especially for a player his age. This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Here's Edwards. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Morant kicks to Embiid. Passes it to Williamson. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Morant against Davis, and the pass to Edwards. Over Embiid, and Embiid with the block.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The width of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Simmons checked in for Williamson. Joe Harris comes in for Harris. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Terry Rozier. And Paul subbed in for Ja Morant. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Brogdon the pass to Harris. Good on the shot. And the Pelicans lead by 20.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Atlanta again missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Paul lays it up off the glass. Paul's got 12 in the game.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
7-second difference, shot and game clock, and stolen by Harris. Paul dishes to Embiid, and there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And for the Hawks, they're shooting a disastrous 25% from the field so far. Pass to Smith. Here's Williams. He blocks it again, making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
And Paul puts up a deep 3, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. Thank you, David, for that interview.
The Hawks, 14.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for Atlanta, we've got Edwards. Smith is out there with Smith. Then it's Jones. And it's Davis in at the point. Now here is Harris. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Williamson finds Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Williamson missing. So it's the Hawks now. Smith with it. He's picked up by Morant. Smith against Morant. The Hawks working the ball around. Smith outside. Morant against Davis. The shot missing. And New Orleans will come the other way. And it's Morant missing.
And coming out of high school, Ja Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing. Growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
Williamson with the bucket.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Davis, the pass to Edwards. Shoots over Embiid. Edwards can't hit. And even though he played an AAU team with Zion Williamson, you know, scouts, Greg, were looking right past Ja Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulders.
And it's Davis missing. And here's New Orleans now. They've got an 8-0 run. Morant kicks to Paul. Pass to Embiid. Now Williamson. Back to Embiid. Kicks it out.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish.
And Williamson made that last three-pointer. Smith dishes to Edwards. And Embiid pulls it down.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And they double up Embiid. And Harris wide open. He shoots, buries it from three-point range. Harris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Smith, the pass to Davis. Back to Smith. Looking to get back on track here. Edwards can't hit.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
It's stolen by Smith. Smith against Harris. Smith left side. Davis in the corner. Smith with a screen on Embiid. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. There's another block. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
Now here's Embiid. He has 7. Hits the three-point bomb. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
And here's Smith after the three-pointer from Joel Embiid.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Here's Smith after the made shot from Joel Embiid. They could use a bucket, and it's Smith that time on the assist from Edwards. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. For 3, Harris. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make, they are executing.
And Embiid has said before that he wants to win Defensive Player of the Year. Love when he...
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Julius Randle is out there with Harris. Then there's Terry Rozier. Then there's Embiid, and it's Brogdon in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And it's in there. Rozier's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Pelicans. Passes it to Edwards. Back to Williams. He kicks it to Edwards. Williams looking over the floor. Shoots over Embiid. It's Brogdon on the wing. He's guarded by Davis. Embiid, the pass to Harris. That one misses. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Williams with the ball. Picked up by Rozier. Out to Smith, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Simmons checked in for Joel Embiid. For 3, Brogdon. And the Pelicans miss again. Brogdon against Davis. Here's Edwards. Randle with some nice D. For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Harris passes to Randle from the line. Good on the bucket.
That's the maturity of Randle's game now. Not trying to force things, just pops it in and moves on to the next play.
Davis against Brogdon. Here's Edwards. And Simmons with the rebound. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. That's the free fly. Bangs home the trifecta.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Hawks have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Smith finds Smith. Davis with it. He's guarded by Brogdon. Davis, the pass to Edwards. Misses from short range.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Here's Williams. No good, unable to end this run. The Pelicans have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Simmons, a screen on Smith. Harris passes to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Always a treat to watch Simmons operate in that screen and roll. His IQ is just simply off the chart.
Edwards can't hit.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for New Orleans.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Joel Embiid.
Well, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, You can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight, he did it by owning the boards.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Here's Edwards. Shot to stop the run, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Back to Edwards. Dishes it to Smith. Puts one up from 19. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking
be our starters. Some intriguing matchups on the floor tonight. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. And the Jazz start out with the ball. So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. And it's Brown in at the 3 slot. Back to Smith. Pass to Jones. 4 on the clock. Davis can't hit. Murray against Brown. It's good. And 2 elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
Brown passes to Brown. Murray knocks it loose.
Murray is tireless on the defensive end. You don't want this guy guarding you because he's so pesky. What a rejection.
LaVine gets the bucket.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Jazz have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Brown against Porzingis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Murray.
Well, that was clearly a foul. Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Garland's checked in for Murray. And both free throws good for Brown. Garland with the ball. The kick out to Edwards. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but sure looked good there.
When he first came into the NBA, Graham, Darius Garland was a little bit of a mystery. He only played 5 games in college because of an injury, but it didn't stop the Cavs from taking him with the 5th pick overall in 2019.
And that's how obvious his talent was. It was clear his offensive skill set could translate to the NBA. And when you've got a guy who can shoot over the defense or can get into the lane and finish, you can't pass him up, no matter how many games he played in college.
Now here's Smith, outside Jones. There's a screen. Here's Brown, and he makes it on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him. Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Porzingis. Jokic with a screen on Davis. Here's LaVine. The shot. Won't fall, and Utah will come the other way. Outside Garland, second shot opportunity, and Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Garland.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Brown against Edwards, and there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty. Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Bridges, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Barrett comes in for Zach LaVine. Smith with it, and Jokic picks him up defensively. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brown. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. So it's Brooklyn now. Right side Garland. Out to the right wing. Kicks it out to Barrett. From outside the arc. Hauled in by Brown.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Outside Davis. There's a screen. Puts it up from 12. And stolen by Porzingis. Three-pointer, Bridges. Porzingis with a screen on Davis. The drive by Garland for 3, Bridges. Rebound, Utah.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Davis. And Porzingis with the block.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooting.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
Well, in their first half of play, they're closing out aggressively. The block shots, a key indicator of their activity defensively.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
And the Nets making a change here. Simons checked in. And so it's Utah with it. Trailing by 8. A nice shot by Brown.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Outside Porzingis. Here's Jokic. Here's Barrett. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
14.
.24 seconds left in the first quarter. Porzingis against Brown. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range.
You look at Porzingis, guys, and I like his versatility, especially on the defensive end where he can guard multiple positions.
Lets the three fly. He drops it from range. Porzingis has got 5 points. And